When we are given an incomplete ordered pair and an equation, in this case, y equals 2x minus 9, and in the first coordinate, or the first ordered pair, we're given the coordinate x is 5. In the second, we're told that y is 7. Now, these are two different solutions. We're going to have to find them. So for the first ordered pair, we are going to take our equation, y equals 2x minus 9, and replace the x in that equation with 5, because that is what we're given as the x component. So 2 times 5 minus 9 is going to be y. 2 times 5 is 10. 10 minus 9 is 1. So y is 1, which tells us the ordered pair is 5, 1. For our second ordered pair, to complete that, we are given that our y value is 7. So we will replace the y component in that equation with 7. So we have the equation 7 equals 2x minus 9. Now this we'll have to solve. We cannot just evaluate. We'll have to solve. So we'll add 9 to both sides. Adding that to the 7, we get 16 equals 2x. And then dividing by 2, we have 16 divided by 2 is 8. So x equals 8, which tells us that our complete ordered pair is 8, 7. Now let's do the same process, but on a much larger scale with a table. We're going to complete a table of values, also called a t-chart. We have a new equation, 2x minus 3y equals 12, and each one of these is a part of an ordered pair. The first one tells us that x is equal to 0. The second one tells us that y is equal to 0. The third tells us that x equals 3, and then we need to make up our own for the last one. So let's pick the number -1 for my y value for that last one. All right, so for the first ordered pair, I'm going to say, okay, 2x minus 3y equals 12. That's a given. My x is 0. Right, so let's do this. X equals 0 tells me that 2 times 0 minus 3y equals 12. Well, 2 times 0 is 0, so this becomes -3y equals 12. That's our equation. And then dividing by -3, we see that y equals -4. So I'm going to fill in my table 0 minus 4. That is one ordered pair. Similar process for y being 0. If y is 0, this would be 2 times x minus 3 times 0 equals 12. Replacing the equation, 2x minus 3y equals 12. Well, 3 times 0 is also 0, so this is 2x equals 12. And dividing by 2 on both sides, we find that x equals 6. So I can put that into my table. I have the ordered pair 6, 0. The ordered pair 6, 0 because x is 6 when my y is 0. For the next ordered pair, we're given that x equals 3. X equals 3. So we'll have 2 times 3 minus 3y equals 12. 2 times 3 is 6, so this becomes 6 minus 3y equals 12. This is a two-step equation, so we will subtract 6 from both sides. So minus 3y equals 12 minus 6 is 6. Dividing by -3, we see that y equals -2. Y equals -2, so we have a third ordered pair, 3, -2. Now for our last coordinate, our last ordered pair, our y coordinate is -1. So this will be 2x minus 3 times -1 equals 12. And multiplying -3 and -1, this becomes +3. So this equation will be 2x plus 3 equals 12. Subtracting 3 from both sides, we get 2x equals 9. And then dividing by 2 on both sides in that equation, we see that x equals 9 over 2, which is 4.5. So I'm going to fill that in my table as when my y coordinate is -1, my x coordinate is 9 halves. So I have the last ordered pair, 9 over 2, comma, negative 1.